Hello YouTube, I am the Super Saiyan Diclonius, and today I would like to talk about the world of darkness. More specifically, I would like to talk about Hunter the Parenting. And even more specifically, I would like to talk about Matilda. Quick disclaimer, going forward I am going to assume that you have seen every single episode of Bravo Alpha Boosa's Hunter the Parenting up to the present point. Matilda is a character introduced in episode 4 as a very irritable maid, introduced in episode 5 as a Garu, and introduced in episode 5.2 as a Red Talon. For those who are not aware, if the Garu are World of Darkness's Eldar, then a Red Talon is the Biel-Tan. They are the single most violent tribe of Garu, to the point of wiping out entire tribes of fellow Garu. This begs the question, why in Gaia's name would anyone think sending a Red Talon to do an infiltration mission was a good idea? And I believe I have the answer. Hunter the Parenting episode 5.2 briefly touched on the fact that werewolves who shift under a certain phase of the lunar cycle get a certain task. This is the Werewolf the Apocalypse equivalent of your class, not your race. That is what your tribe is. So just because you're a Red Talon doesn't mean you're a warrior, it just means you're a half-orc. And Matilda is a half-orc rogue, or, as they would say in World of Darkness, a Red Talon Ragabash. A Ragabash is a werewolf who shifts under a new moon, and their meta purpose is to be a rogue or bard substitute depending on how the player wants to play them. Their roleplay purpose is to be either a court jester or a devil's advocate for their tribe. This means that the Ragabash of any tribe is going to be the first member of that tribe to go against the grain of their tribe's traditions for the sake of progress or efficiency, meaning a Children of Gaia Ragabash is going to advocate for violence, a Shadow Lord's Ragabash will advocate for something loud and bombastic, and a Red Talon's Ragabash will advocate for subtlety. With this in mind, while a Red Talon may not be the best infiltrator, a half-orc rogue is still going to be a better infiltrator than a Wood Elf fighter. So sending a Red Talon Ragabash over whatever the Glasswalker is was probably the better move. That's all I got on Matilda for now, but since I'm on the topic, Ross is 98% likely to be an Orun, which is the violent warrior type. That's all I got for this one. I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye, YouTube!